In this video, I'm going to cover the 5 things you need to know about getting charged with refusing a breathalyzer test in Ontario. First, can you refuse a breathalyzer test in Ontario? Short answer is no. If the police make a valid legal request to take a breathalyzer test, you can't refuse. You must take that breathalyzer test. And if you refuse, then you are breaking the law under the Criminal Code of Canada. 2, can you refuse a breathalyzer test if you didn't have a chance to speak to a lawyer? The answer is no. The law is clear that you do not have the right to speak to a lawyer before the police ask you to take a breathalyzer test. So, refusing to take the test on the grounds of not having the chance to speak to a lawyer is not a legal defense to the charge of refusal to take a breathalyzer test. There is a rule in the Charter of Rights and Freedoms that states that everybody has the right to speak to a lawyer, but that right is specific to someone who is under arrest. So when the police ask you to take a breathalyzer test, they are not under arrest, and therefore the right to speak to a lawyer does not apply. 3, can the police physically force you to take a breathalyzer test? The answer is no. If you refuse to take a breathalyzer test, the police can't apply physical force to make you take that test. 4, what happens when you refuse to take a breathalyzer test? The police will charge you with failure or refusal to comply with a demand. This is a criminal charge under section 320.15 of the Criminal Code of Canada. And if you're found guilty, you will get a criminal record and you will face serious charges also under the Highway Traffic Act of Ontario. 5, what are the penalties? When you are charged, you're going to face immediate penalties that start at the roadside. First, you're going to get your license suspended for 90 days, and you're going to get your vehicle impounded for at least 7 days. These penalties are immediate, and they're going to happen even if you're not guilty of the refusal charge. If you are convicted in the future of a refusal to comply with a demand to take a breathalyzer test, you're going to get a criminal record and face a series of serious penalties. At a minimum, you're going to be facing fines. Jail is also possible if you have prior convictions or if there are aggravating circumstances regarding your charge. If you've been charged with a refusal to take a breathalyzer test, the right legal strategy can make the difference between winning and losing. Reach out to me. Let's have a confidential and free discussion about your case.